At half of the press. Well, my people, me here for drop the real news, news, reviews, everything in a one right this or right there, my people. So all I want to know to do is like up the video, share out the video, subscribe to my channel, my people. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Let's get right into it.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also.
A blessed good day to you, my wisdom warriors. Wagwan, wagwan. I hope you guys are in good spirit. The National Water Commission, NWC, is rejecting claims that its water supply in Kingston and St. Andrew is unsafe for consumption, declaring that its operations meet the highest safety and quality standards. It said the response follows suggestions from opposition People's National Party Councillor Jesse James Clark, a university lecturer in microbiology and food quality, that the water provided by the NWC in Kingston and St. Andrew is unsafe and should be boiled before consumption. Wanna hear that, my wisdom warriors? Yeah? NWC coming out now and is saying that I lie the councillor Jesse James Clark. I tell. But my wisdom warriors, Jesse James is a university lecturer in microbiology and food quality. So I strongly believe that Jesse not just come out and I say that. Jesse have to test it. Jesse have to test the water, you know. You know say that Jesse do? And that Jesse do, my wisdom warriors. So when NWC come out, because them owned by the government, and they come out and they not tell the Jamaican people the truth, yeah, it is unacceptable. On if you stop tell life you look good on public platform, stop tell life you look good on international platform, worth it, because people life is at risk. On if you tell the Jamaican people the truth. On if you tell the Jamaican people the truth, NWC. On if you stop the bullshit now. And uno labor right. Uno can't go and go drink the water. We don't care about uno. You understand? Because uno come out and a chat about how this are politics and PNP a tell lie. PNP no need to tell no lie. PNP no need to tell no lie. So guess what? Uno one go and go drink that the water there. But to all the PNP massive we live in a Kingston and St. Andrew, don't follow NWC. You hear me? Don't follow them, because them never come out and tell the truth yet. My wisdom warriors, I want to know, take in Jesse. Hear this.
Because the NWC is currently experiencing poor water quality in a lot of the areas that are currently being served, especially in the rural areas. What you have happening now is that we are seeing results where the fecal coliform number of samples positive for fecal coliforms is above the acceptable limit, significantly above the acceptable limit in the case of the rural treatment plants. So for example, you should not be having more than 5%, you should have less than 5% of your samples coming on positive for fecal coliform, and in some cases it's as high as 20-something%. Fecal coliforms, these are microorganisms or bacteria, aka germs, that you find in the water, and they are a sign of fecal contamination of the water.
My wisdom warriors, you hear what Jesse said a while ago? You hear what Jesse said a while ago? Actually, a shit water the people them are drinking at Kingston and St. Andrew, you know. Shit water the people them are drink. You hear what him say? Him say currently. He say currently. And this happen now. But before NWC say, all right, what we are going to do, we are going to check, we are going to test and see what is going on. You come out and just reject it. You come out and just reject it. You can't do stuff like that. The man test the water. The man test the water. He's a lecturer. He's a lecturer in microbiology and food quality. You understand? So all him have to do is get water from different area and test the water. It's easy. So when NWC just run out, before they say, you know what we're going to do, we're going to test the water and see if it's true. You can't just come out and reject claim. Don't come out and do that. It come like you don't want the people them for dead. You know, so me have a feeling that you don't want. Me have a strong feeling you don't want Jamaican people for dead, you know. Me have a strong feeling. Because when you have the healthcare system, now by the basic necessities for the hospital, me have to really wonder. Me have to really think. I have a strong feeling I don't want the people them dead. So uno don't take in labor right. We say lie PNP I tell the uno go and go drink it. Go and go drink it. Me want to hold on uno for drink it. I uno for drink it, you know. I uno trust Andrew Honest and uno say uno we dead for them. Go and go drink the water. But PNP people, don't listen to the labor right them. Don't listen to NWC. You understand? Because NWC just a run out and a reject claim and they don't do no testing. They don't do no testing. The man said, Jesse said, currently. So if uno do testing last year, uno need to come back again and do another test. It is unacceptable for NWC because they are owned by the government for just run out and reject the claims. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. Because when people are work in the area there, it's easy for them to test the water. It's easy. Like seriously, come on.
Come here, big thinking, blood clot, labor right, Andrew Holness. The case I'm putting back on his screen. Andrew Holness, what do you mean by you have to have money to fix the road and fix this? Andrew Holness, remember that when Beryl come out that day, when Mark Golden asked you, the storm, the people them to get the light and the water back and move too slow. Why did Mark Golden ask you that question? Because Portia leave the money and pay off IMF, so them no hold no money and left one whole heap of money in the kitty. So they lie them when you come out so in a parliament and tell me make sure first you. Remember Mark Golden asked you why the light and the hospital and the place no get back light and move so slow. Remember Mark Golden asked you why it move so slow, you know. So Andrew Wallace when you come out with a big stinking dirty liar after person now who IMF. So where the money they then? If them no who IMF, what they use to pay off IMF? You fix the road them good, a thiefing boy, a liar boy. Hey, look, skull, right there in parliament and it overjerk, it overshape, it come like a them old times something it's still.
My wisdom warriors. Una say Andrew Honest I want liar prime minister and we have to take him out of parliament. Una see that door. Andrew Honest I talk about how him have to hunt, to find money, to fix the road. Andrew Honest, remember say you put a stop in to the road maintenance fund act, you know. Remember say you put a stop into it, you know, and you remove all of the money, you know. You remove all of the money from out of that the kitty there where we fix the road every single year. You remove all of the money. You come in a parliament and you say it out of your own amount, brother. So you have to come back and a contract boy, you have to hunt to find money. He's a friggin' liar, thiefing boy, you know. You know that though? You know say he's a thiefing ratted old Andrew Holness. Where you come from? You know say you want wicked piece of work. You know that though? You know say waste Jamaican people and waste them time and listen to you and make you steal around the country. You shouldn't step down, you know. How could you come out and say such a thing, Andrew Holness? How could you come out and say such a thing when you repeal the Road Act? You repeal it and you remove the money. The box cover. What a ratted old man, wicked man. How this a brother you come from? People feel lie, you know. People feel lie, but not so. People feel lie, but not so. A lying tongue is an abomination unto the Lord. Andrew, you're terrible. You repeal. You come out and you repeal the Road Maintenance Fund Act. You repeal it. Because you say it don't make no sense. And that you say Andrew Holness. So what you do with that the money there? What did you do with that money? You come in a parliament and you say, yes, you put a stop into it. You come and you talk. Nobody not tell no lie upon you. If Jamaican people want to have knowledge and have more understanding, all them have to do is go and read. All them have to do is go and read. Mighty God, this man terrible. This man terrible. I really don't know. We don't know how comes we still have this man standing and a lead we. This man is leading Jamaican people astray. He's misleading the people. He's giving out wrong information, misinformation. No, sir, this need to stop, man. It really take Jamaican people for fool. They really take the Jamaican people for fool. And the labor right them, sorry for you know, because the way how them believe in this man, you know, man. The way how them believe in this man. Andrew Holness come out and chat something different. And what they on them site is totally different. What they on their site is totally different. But you see, a liar is just a damn liar. You understand? Because they believe they own a lie. And you can't win with them. You can't win. Andrew is a dangerous man. He's a dangerous brother. And you're not good for the country. Because me hear you tell Jamaican people how the economy is stable and the economy grow, and that is a lie. That is a lie. Even Haiti grow more than Jamaica. No, sir. You're terrible. I don't know how people call you Dr. Honorable, all them something they and respect you. I can't respect you, brother. You're too lie, man. Me not like liar. No, sir. My wisdom warriors, after Mark Golding show up Nesta Morgan come with another lie. And this time, my people, him no go there, in person, and video it, him gone on Google Map a try check way. The man know say, the average Jamaican people now go understand this Google Map thing. The man come out with another lie. My wisdom warriors, you need to see this. I tell you no truth, they not have nothing for market G. A pure lie them a come with. Mighty God, and you really train them.
Very interested to find out why Mark Golding would say I wasn't in his constituency when I clearly thought I was. So I decided to go and look at Google Maps as well as look at the boundaries. So the first image I want to bring up is this is the Google Maps of the area where I was. So I started walking from here and then I walked and come here. Now the question is, where does Mark Golding constituency start? Because I know that he would have submitted this road as part of his park road. So where does his constituency start? So the next thing I did, I went to the EOJ. So if you look at the EOJ map, you can see this is St. Andrews Southern. So to find out where his boundaries, because this map, as you can see, ECJ, it's not very detailed. So we're going to find where the intersection is. So we know we're looking for Orange Street, and we also know that we're looking for Slipe Road. So I think that this weird shape here gives you an indication that we're in the right vicinity. So what I do is I take a screenshot of this, right? And I save this screenshot done. I think I've done this before. I'm just doing this again for your benefit. And then I take a screenshot of this one as well.
My wisdom warriors, then this makes sense. When Nesta Morgan show me right now, gone on Google Map, another that you should do. You have to go back there, the same place where you did there. Go back there. You have to go back there. This man really think everybody can trick. But him come out with Google Map and show I was here. The Jamaican people, they don't understand that crap. You have to come down, man. My wisdom warriors, me not even go further because they just lie and so. President of Global Services Association of Jamaica, GSAJ, Wayne Sinclair, is optimistic the body will receive a positive response from the Ministry of Finance on its submission to remove the tax on the incentive portion of salaries for more than 50,000 workers in the business process outsourcing BPO sector. So right now, my wisdom warriors, the BPO workers are beg a break. The sector calls for removal of tax on incentive portion of their salaries. So let me see where Andrew Honest is going to do. I don't know why BPO even come out and try them luck. You know, see a true election come, Andrew Honest does do this. Andrew Honest is a sweet on up. You understand? Because he want to win election. And he feel him go win election. But I'm here to tell you, Andrew Honest, we're not going to allow that. We not go allow that, so you could trick them where you come with. It not go work because we are going to vote your backside out. We the Jamaican people, we want a change. You understand? Number one, we don't want a thief to run Jamaica. That's number one. We want to get out all of the criminal them. Number two, we don't want somebody, we don't want to get rid of corruption for run the country. That means if we don't want to get rid of corruption, that means we are going always a feeling, and we don't want to feel nothing Wellness, seriously. So we just want to pack your bags nicely and go. But true, you want to go down in a disgrace. You know. You really are going to go down in a disgrace. And you came out other day, and tell we say you don't need popularity anymore. What you need is legacy. And that you saying, Andrew Wellness, you say what you need is legacy. So how you in a parliament a beg and a plead with Jamaica? You're not supposed to plead. You know if you plead with nobody, if you say you do good, why you out here a fight with PNP and a tell pure lie? You spend 4.5 hours a cuss the PNP. My box cover, you spend 4.5 hours and guess what my people, and the first thing do this, you know, anytime I do a debate, he always a draw for Portia, in draw for PJ, and in draw for even Michael Manley. Yeah, anytime Andrew Wallace do debate, if you no go back and watch, he always use that to kill the people them. But guess what? That now go work, brother, this time. We find you out. We find you out. And guess what? You want good on in a legacy? A disgrace you go good on in a because we have vote out your blouse and skirt. My wisdom warriors, hear this.
In a recession.
Yes.
And low, that is the reality. Or in a recession.
Yes.
And fly high or fly low, that is the reality by the technical definition.
Yeah, man.
No one is glorifying that, but it bothers me that they're trying to obfuscate and pretend it isn't so.
Yeah.
Because why don't they just speak the truth when they speak to the people?
Precisely.
You know?
Yeah,
So the question you've asked is, how do we propose to grow the economy? Well, one thing we intend to do is really work on the bureaucracy and to bring more efficiencies in how the bureaucracy deals with decisions around investment in particular, so that year after year, the capital budget is not being spent.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
they're unable to get through the bureaucratic processes to spend the money. And, and they're not very good. They're not very agile when it comes to adjusting rules and dealing with legislation. And that is an area where
True.
I think we have a lot of value to add because we have expertise, proven expertise in that area. Secondly, we see that the national productivity and total factor productivity is a problem. Productivity in Jamaica has been declining
Yes.
over many, many years. And we need
50-year
to
period.
change that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so that we're generating less output for the same amount of investment, and we need to fix that. So training is education and training
Oh, yes.
are critical to doing that. And we have, and as I outlined in my budget presentation, we have plans to deal with some of the chronic problems in education, which
Yes.
are really holding us back. The high levels of illiteracy and innumeracy coming out of primary school, resulting in secondary school underperformance. The fact that only, I think it's 17%
18.
of each year that leave high school, leave with the basics of
Basics.
5 subjects,
Yes.
including English and math. We have to turn that around, and we believe that involves focusing on early childhood development and primary schools, fixing the problems there, leveling up the standard, and having a serious remedial program early in the secondary schools to fix the situation for those who were already the victims of the poor primary performance before.
Yes.
And then we also want to introduce, vocational training in schools, so that we, by the time students leave, they will have, up to level 4 hard qualification when they leave school.
Yes.
So they can go into a well-paying job, because the economy of tomorrow is going to be less about having a degree
more
in
skills.
a liberal arts type education, more about having technical skills
yes.
that can be deployed in a highly advanced economy using, the methods of artificial intelligence, the methods of robotics, and the whole way in which businesses plan their processes to be more productive and efficient. We have to prepare our children, our youngsters for that. And we also plan to deploy heart resources in a more meaningful way, including by working closely with the private sector to encourage training in the private sector. It's already happening to some extent, and we want to expand that by working closely with the private sector, because the benefit of private sector-driven training is that they are training people for the actual skills that are needed
Yes.
in the enterprise.
Yeah,
And that is, so there's tremendous value to doing that. So these are some of the things that we have in mind. On a more macro level, the industries that we're interested in promoting include logistics, because Jamaica is blessed by being located in the Caribbean Sea along the shipping lanes coming through the Panama Canal. We have the 7th largest natural harbor in the world with a well-developed port facility. There are other possible facilities for further development of coastal assets to tie Jamaica in to the global supply chain, where ships can come here, they can come here to be for maintenance, they can come here for provisioning, they can bring things that are not fully assembled and have them assembled here by our skilled workers and then re-exported with value being added here. And that is a major industry that, you know, we spent $1 million US when we were in government with the, I think it was the IDB or the World Bank, to develop a master plan for the logistics industry. And it has not been rolled out. And it represents a big gap, and we're committed to doing that as well. And integrating that with domestic logistics as well, you know, by encouraging, you know, the more efficient and more resilient infrastructure, and the integration of, you know, our warehousing facilities and our ports and so on, and reducing the cost of energy. Dr. Sutherland, right?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Energy is over 40 US cents per
Cents,
kilowatt
yes.
hour, one of the highest rates in this hemisphere.
Yes.
Not the highest, but one of.
Yeah, man.
And, you know, you cannot run a competitive economy with such high electricity charges. And we see the need to really push heavily towards the transition to renewables. Renewables are becoming more efficient, less costly. Battery storage is, the technology on storage is improving year after year. Costs are coming down. So we're getting to the point where we will soon be able to generate large amounts of solar, for example, or other renewable energy, and store it so that the grid can have a more reliable source of electricity from renewables. And this government has only issued one RSP, one request for proposals, in 9 years. All of the big solar projects that exist in Jamaica were initiated under our watch, even if some of them didn't come on stream until after we limited office. But the process to get the investors here, to have the RFPs issued, to evaluate them, etc., that was under our watch. This government dropped the ball on energy, and we're paying the price right now. It's one of the reasons why we have such a stagnant economy now. So when they sing the message about they are some, you know, fiscally prudent and building a strong economy, it is not true. It is the fiscal rules that have made them fiscally prudent. It is the fiscal rules that have ensured that Jamaica has got its debt down. It started under the PNP and they continued it. But what they haven't done is transition to a growth-oriented economy for all the talk. And the Prime Minister must be held accountable because he is the Minister of Economic Growth.
Yeah, man.
He created a ministry under his own leadership to drive economic growth, and it has been an abject failure. And he has put most of the important economy in a recession. And fly high or fly low, that is the reality by the technical definition. No one is glorifying that, but it bothers me that they're trying to obfuscate and
my wisdom warriors, wanna hear that though? Wanna hear that though? Andrew Honest out here a pretend. Me always tell you no, Andrew Honest a pretend I'm right all along, because one thing with me do my research. You understand? The economy never grow. And Andrew Honest is out here lying to the Jamaican people. He's just lying, and then you just have the labor rights, them a follow Andrew. Them so fool, them just look stupid. Them just embarrassed with so. Like seriously, people on international platform I really look upon we Jamaican and say we are real idiot, you know, because of the labor right them. The labor right them are embarrassed with too much, man. On the labor right, you don't need to shut on the mouth on social media because you don't and you don't know nothing. You understand? You don't know nothing. So stop me we look bad, brother. Mighty God, even United Nations put out the figures. United Nations put out a statement and say the economy not grow. So I don't really get it. Andrew, you lie, you know, you lie and you take your labor rights and for idiot. You take them for fool and they look a frigga. They so friggin' donkey and walkless and fool. They have no sense. Mighty God. But uno just a embarrassment. Uno labor right to come out. Uno embarrassment, brother. Mighty God, my wisdom warriors, me don't want to listen to Andrew Holness. You understand? I don't want to listen to nothing what Andrew Holness has said, because Andrew Holness is not telling the truth. You understand? He is a honest person, and we don't want a prime minister that is dishonest. We want an honest prime minister. A prime minister that signed the code of conduct. Anjo, why you not sign the code of conduct? Why you not tell the Jamaican people, say you not sign the code of conduct? Tell them the truth. Tell them you can't sign it. Because you know say you want corrupted man. You know what you do. And you know so that same very code of conduct can use against you. Tell the Jamaican people them why you don't want to put the impeachment in the constitution. If you tell Jamaican people and you came out and say in the first 100 days you're going to put the impeachment in the constitution. You came out and you said that out of your own mouth. My wisdom warriors, the only thing I see Andrew Wallace is doing is trying to win on the back. And that me say Andrew Wallace do by giving 20,000 to 50,000 people in a Jamaica when I pay NI, when I pay pension, that is vote buying under style. Him a buy vote. Andrew know what he's doing. But I want to sit down and think and look into it and said, when Andrew Wallace give me this 20,000 and the 20,000 finish, you're gone back to square one. Think about it. Think about it, Jamaica. All right? Blessings upon blessings. One love.